in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing on their first play. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down, ball at the 36. Setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's McCaffrey again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Throwing now out of the shotgun. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit! 60 Eagles!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gibson now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Looking in the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flush down out to his left. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain at the 48. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Makes the catch. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw here. He'll mix the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And Reed to give to McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Pass play coming here. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the 49ers looking at 2nd and 1. He has it on the QB sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. They're going play action. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
77.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one doesn't go far. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Horton down the field, and he's got it. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Rendo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
13 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half. 1 final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Escapes the defender. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
This is Walker on second. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
Rowe from the gun. He's got it. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31.
60 Bobcats. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, Milrow taking a chance at the end zone. Oh, could way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Bernard with green with that tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready, set.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Cooper Cup, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
And no doubt. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. Has it moving up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. And he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs for him at the 38. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing it on second down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have him now on his 8th pick of the year.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Running left, here's Walker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
Walker on 1st down. He's got it in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. The window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about.
Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. They're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like they might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
49ers 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. A window to return it. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, set. 60 back.
Back to the air following that pick 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
3rd down from the gun. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going now on 1st down. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Pass play now. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Had that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This one's complete to Gibson. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Short pass brought in, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Finds a man, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Walker on. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.